Hello guys, welcome back to another video. People have been asking me to do a Blitz replay analysis or whatever, so I figured I would do one. This is a down 1 rank game, and I got counterpicked with Alistar, but that's okay. This would be a video to show you kinda how to deal with counterpicks, and it was just a relatively decent game in general, so I figured I would use this replay. And just to talk a little bit about what's going on first before the game actually starts, I guess. I'm not really sure what I want my next video to be. I was gonna do a guide, but I don't know if I really want to do another guide after I've already done like 2 in a row. So I was thinking about doing a Blitzcrank montage. I'm not really sure though. But here's the lane starting, and I think I go for an early hook here on Alistar because he's playing a bit aggressive. And level 1, you have nothing to be afraid of from their lane. You only have to start being afraid once Alistar hits level 2. So I just auto him, and I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, you can pull with me, I don't really care. Now he's lower than I am, and I think I go for a grip for him right here. If I grip him in, you get a lot of damage on him. I think we blow his flash too. I ignite him. He's forced to flash. I probably could have flashed and killed him there, but yeah, I pussied out a little bit, I guess. So we missed out on a kill there, but that's okay. We force out his flash, which is a huge deal. Basically what that means is that once he hits level 2, he's not able to flash pulverize me into the tower. Like flash, pulverize, and then headbutt his tower, which takes away a lot of Alistar's strength. Here I get a hook on Caitlyn, force her flash as well, and let me just rewind just to my thought process right here, I guess. So the hook comes from the right side, from your right hand, so you're able to get these kind of like hook around minion grabs that people don't expect, like that right there. And she gets hooked and force her flash. So now they both have no flashes, which is pretty much the ideal situation in a Blitz lane, because that means you have so much more kill potential on them. So yeah, just laning it out right here. Hopefully I don't miss anything important, because I don't really remember this in full. NASA comes in for the gank right here. This is a little bit bad played by us right here. I should have flashed before he actually pulled me, but Nasus makes a huge mistake here. He would have been fine, but he runs back in the tower and we get double buffs off of it. So, yeah, that was bad by me. I should have flashed earlier, but at the same time, it was really bad by the Nasus running back in the tower range. I'll just fast forward here until I get back to lane. So now Ezreal has double buffs, and this lane is pretty much free because Ezreal with double buffs is one of the strongest double buff champions in the game early on, because his Q, it's kind of like the Lizard Elder thing, you know, which makes sense considering that's just a mock version red buff. His Q applies a red buff from range, so it makes him really strong. Plus, obviously, blue buff lets him spam his spells over and over. So I pinked that Tri-Brush just to give them kind of fear of the jungler, and there's no reason to me and stay in lane right here. Even though I just backed because I died, I'm gonna back again anyway because there's no point in me actually staying in lane. Even if I don't even know if I bought anything, to be honest. I might have bought like 1 ward or something. But there's no reason for you to be in lane if your AD isn't in lane. So here, I'll just be fishing for hooks, as per usual. That was a pretty bad hook right there. But I pinked this brush to give us more lane control. Now they pretty much have to, if I sit in the brush, they pretty much have to respect, if you see my cursor, I hope I have my mouse on, they pretty much have to respect this entire area right here because of my hook. So that's what pink wards are good for. It essentially increases your zone of control. right here I'm looking to get a hook in between the minions, but they move together right there, so not much to do. I can still try to fish for one right here in between these minions. I think I do actually, but I miss just by a hair. Usually people aren't expecting those hooks in between minions. I decided to pop a mana pot here to mana up a little bit, because Blitz's mana pool was really bad. And we're just popping traps here. So, oh god, these are a series of bad hooks, making me look bad. Right there, he used his ignite, which really reduces the amount of kill potential that an Alistar has, so we don't have to be afraid of anything pretty much at this point. Both their flashes are back, well, Alistar's flash is back up now. But I'm just zoning right now. They did see Ahri come down, so they're slightly scared of that as well, but also because I have this. And that was a really bad mistake by Caitlyn. When she gets hooked, we're not going to kill her here, but we do force her to take a lot of damage. Don't want to overcommit on that though, because she does have barrier still. And just laning as normal. So I guess I should talk about this matchup a little bit. This matchup is obviously not good for Blitz at all, and it's also not good for Ezreal. Caitlyn beats Ezreal and Alistar beats Blitz. But the thing about Alistar is it's very hard for him to win lane. So it's more or less, I get a hook there. I guess I'll rewind that. It was a bit of a weird hook, but this is kind of the big hitbox on this skin. It's a little bit weird. So I go for another kind of right hand hook around the minion right there, and we get her, but not much to do off of that because it's Caitlyn. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying about the lane, the thing about this lane is that it's hard for Alistar to actually win lane. So if, like I said in my Blitz guide, if you go even in lane as Blitz, then you're like essentially ahead. It's kind of like Vayne. Like if you go even in lane as Vayne, then you're technically winning, because if you're not supposed to win the lane and you're going even, then yeah, you're ahead. I just repeated the same thing like 5 times. But anyway, so as you can see by the CS scores, we are ahead in this lane, which is incredibly bad for them, because they should at the very least be going even. But the problem is that Alistar played a little bit too aggressive level 1. Let me follow myself here so I can see the quote on my hook. Yeah, Alistar played a little bit too aggressive level 1, which forced him to blow his flash early on, and that just reduced the potential for them to do much, really. I take a lot more damage on 1 and 2 there, but I get another hook on Caitlyn. I ignite her. I think we actually get the kill here. Does she die? Oh, she just barely lives. Barrier blocked the my ticks of ignite. Barrier probably blocked 2 ticks of ignite instead of 1, so she timed it really well. And I'm assuming Ezreal misses ult, but that's okay. Alistar goes way too aggressive here for some reason. I think we actually get a kill here. Yeah, we get a kill there. Alistar went super aggressive for no reason, pretty much. I don't think there's any potential of us actually dying here. Shen ult comes in. My hook is on cooldown right now. It's up, but I don't have enough mana. that was the problem with me gripping right there. I was just short like 5 mana, and then it got up at the wrong time. This is really dangerous. Right here, Ahri, I remember I was saying like, Ahri, holy shit, dude. You should have been tanking the dragon instead of making Vi take all the damage. But it's still worth, we got the dragon. And Shen is going full hero mode here. Let me just get the Talon Tower. and yeah, Withers can make him take a shitload of damage. Anyway, we're gonna take down this tower, which getting a tower plus dragon puts us way far ahead in gold. As you can see from the gold score, we're 3k gold ahead right now, which going into the mid game ahead as Blitz is really hard for the enemy team to deal with. It's not like an insurmountable amount of gold, obviously, especially with the turret trade top. But you know, 2k gold may not seem like that much, but even being behind by the slightest margin against a good Blitz it's really hard to deal with. Blitz is just one of those champions where if you're behind, you have to play so passive, and you'll probably see that as the game goes on. Here it is kind of like an extended laning phase. Tower's down, but we decided to just go back down and farm here anyway. Typically in a normal game you would see if I get the grip here. I get it on Alistar, not the best option, but I'm kind of just trying to avoid his pulverize right here. He should have been hunting away Ezreal, but he doesn't. My Ignite will finish him off. My grip is up in 1 second. I flash, get the knockup just to secure it. Which, my hook had 1 second left, but at that point I don't want to risk not landing it and missing out on a kill, so blowing my flash for a kill is definitely worth it. Gotta get hook over here to kind of increase our kill potential, I guess, because Ezreal can attack over the wall. I think he does end up getting away though, because Ezreal is just too to do anything about it. Oh no, Ari comes in, get the kill. Oh, this is where I get blown the fuck up by Lux. So I have 1k HP and I'm like, oh, I won't die from this combo. Nope. I just get absolutely demolished. Yeah, I honestly didn't expect to take that much damage from that, but oh well. Shit happens. Alistar fails this combo right there. I'll just fast forward. Oh, and he dies. Wow. Blazing King too OP. Keep that map here while I'm running back. So yeah, game just going on. Our goal lead is 5k now. Really hard to deal with at 16 minutes. And yeah, running around. I get hooked on Kaylin over the wall, but unfortunately, it was a little bit of a misplay by Vi, to be honest. I guess she didn't have faith in my hook or something, and she ran the other way around, but that's okay. And then she kind of wasted her Q. But oh well, we missed on a kill, it's not a big deal. Kaylin was forced to blow flash there, so not too bad overall. And Vi flashes to get this ult. There's no way she's gonna survive this. She just runs back because she knows. I miss a hook, embarrassingly. That's okay. We see Lux coming here, so I'm kind of just waiting this to see if anyone else is coming, which will eventually spot out Fizz, I believe. So Lux is kind of pincered in here between both of us, so she has to be a bit careful what she does here. And then I see Fizz coming up top, and I also see Nasus, so I know play a bit more passive what's going on here. And I probably shouldn't have hooked Nasus over the wall, but using it as a defensive measure, this fight is a little bit odd. Shen gets a good taunt, I get the last hit on Nasus. Kind of unfortunate there. I'm not getting focused, but Luxol does a shit ton of damage. I end up dying from that. And Ezreal doesn't have enough to use his arcane shift probably, yet he's short mana and uses Q. And I don't think they pick up a kill here. Actually they do. Scumbag Ignite, I remember this. Yep. Scumbag. Yep. I really don't know what to say when I'm commentating. Alistar dies there. And they die from Caitlyn too. And Ezreal dies in the tower. So, yeah, here I'm just being a nuisance pretty much. I tell Vi to back because, yeah, bad idea. And Nasus pretty much goes full retard here. I don't know what he's doing. He thinks he can just tank all three of us for some reason. He ends up going down. Really questionable decision by him, but yeah. So I ward that brush. It's always good to have deep wards. If you see our ward vision right here in the minimap, you can see my cursor. We have wards that they're blue, wards that they're in between, whatever the fuck that's called, between bot lane and mid lane, and then we have a deep ward in their other jungle too, and I just placed another one. So we pretty much, this is what you want to do as Blitz. You want to put a lot of wards out, and yeah, just put a lot of wards out and be able to make catches. I missed a hook there, but I scare her away at the very least, which makes it where she doesn't have vision on Dragon, so we can get it for free. I flashed Q right there, which I kind of want to rewind because that was cool. So my hook is on cooldown, and I know she's gonna Q me. I have vision of her, so I flash, knock her up, and then Ari flashes, and yeah, she gets raped. Sorry if any of you take offense to me saying that word. Anyway, I'm just roaming around the map now because we pretty much have free reign over the map, almost 10k gold advantage, and yeah, I think Alistar actually goes down here. I'm not sure. He has his ult on, but he's only level. He only has rank 1 of ult, which is only like a 40% damage reduction. Not that big of a deal when you have no items. Oh, one thing I want to talk about is my item selection this game. So I've been experimenting with going Philo some games, Philo Stone, because in a lane where nothing should happen theoretically, such as an Alistar lane, where I'm not going to kill him and he's not going to kill me, at least theoretically. Philo Stone is a pretty good option after you get your Sight Stone. Because, yeah, just the extra gold generation, the mana regeneration, whatnot. And I went for the Chalice because I'm doing a shit ton of roaming this game, and I want to just be able to stay on the map at all periods of time, and just, like, yeah, not have to go back often for mana. And another reason why I went for the Chalice Philo combination is for Mikhail's, which, the reason why I want Mikhail's Crucible is because of Lux. If Lux is the most fed person on their team, and if she lands a snare on someone, I want to be able to, like Ezreal for example, I want to be able to use Mikhail's on him, cleanse it off, and get out of that burst combo that will just 100% to zero him. So that's the main reason why I chose these items. And also, the magic resist is just really good because they have Fizz, Alistar, Lux, and Nasus. Pretty much all magic damage aside from Caitlyn, and Caitlyn is 0-4. So no reason for me to get armor. I get a hook here on Nasus. I don't think this dude's gonna die though because it's Nasus, let's be real. But I need to be a little careful here because I know they have that brush worded, so I'm kind of like, I see Lux disappear and I'm like, I don't want to get hit by a snare and then just die. So I kind of stay in this cubby right here where they don't have any vision of me. And I'm waiting for someone to come a little bit closer. Doesn't happen. My hook actually gets screwed up here by I remember. Yeah, really unfortunate. She ends up living. Oh no, she doesn't end up living, but we definitely had to overcommit way more than we would have. I should have tanked tower for Ari right there, but I didn't. I didn't really have the presence of mind to do it at that moment. And then after it happened, I was like, oh shit, I definitely could have saved her right there. here we're kind of, I word that just to give vision. We might be able to make a play here. I'm not really sure. I think I actually go a little bit too aggressive and die here. I decided to hook him away, which I was trying to save Shen, but Shen doesn't need saving. It's Shen, so yeah, a little bit of a mistake there, but I ended up dying when I didn't need to. But that's just a support for sport overall, even though I'm way more of a Fed support than he is, so not really in our favor, but it's okay because we get a little bit of tower pressure here. And yeah. So yeah, I guess I should just talk about plans for the future. Like I said, I was going to be doing a Blitz montage probably. Just because I don't really have any other ideas right now, and I think that would be fun to watch. So I was thinking about doing that. But if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I also want to do like kind of a psychological video about. Yeah, I get a funny kill steal here. Yeah, I kind of want to do a video about how playing like you're ahead can. There's this philosophy I have essentially where, you know, intimidation plays such a big role in this game. And what I always tell people is, if you play like you're ahead, then you are ahead. I think I even said that in my Blitz guide. Because people will get intimidated and they get that feeling of, you know, why are they playing like they're ahead if they're not? And then it comes to like they must know something that we don't know. Like their jungler must be there. They must beat us in this matchup if they're playing so aggressive, or else they wouldn't be playing so aggressive. Like they must know something that we don't know, so we should play more passive because we don't know. And that's something that I use a lot on Blitz especially, and supports in general, just because yeah, it's just such a strong tool. So I wanted to make a video about that also. And yeah, but I don't know how I'll actually make a video about that. So if you guys have any ideas, just let me know about what you guys want to see, and I will be sure to take everything you say into consideration and hopefully make a video about it. Anyway, that's the end of this replay video. Give me tips on how to make it better again, because I know it's probably not very fun to watch right now because yeah, I'm just rambling on about nothing. So give me tips or whatever, and yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.